take a quick, music break, man. Welcome my boy Dre, man, tapping in with us, man, from D. Me and this thing today, man. What's up, man? Y'all know how it is, man. It's Thursday, man. We ain't playing on one Johns today, man. We don't have no, ain't gonna be no, we ain't got no weird phone calls coming in tonight, so it is what it is tonight. Normally on Thursdays we do a little thirsty Thursday, man. We try to get it cracking in here, but it's slow. Everybody outside, well, ain't nobody outside tonight. All this damn smoke in the air, but man, welcome back to the show, man. It's Hot 93, 97, man. It's your man's Mr. Outside. I'm here. Like I said, we live in the flesh. So, man, I seen a question you posed earlier on Facebook, and I thought that was a super, super interesting question.
Yeah,
We gonna get into that. Let me turn this up over here.
for sure. Let me know if my mic sound good.
Yeah, you good. I just want to turn it up on my side so we can hear everything. Everybody can hear you. Put them Johns in right there. But for sure, first before we get into that, man, you want to tell the people who you are, man, what you do, where you from?
Yeah, man, it's Dre. I said from Detroit. I said I'm so many different things. I'm a pro boxer. I'm a father. I said I said I'm trying to get a gym open. So you can say I'm a trainer for the kids. Uh, I said I don't want to call myself a philanthropist. I don't know what all criteria fits into that, but I do a lot of volunteer work. I do a lot of motivational speaking to children and to or to whoever I'm talking to for real. Um, I say I'm just a man of principle, you know.
Okay, man, I feel it, man. I feel it. I know you got the man. I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Good to talk to you, man.
Man, I know, right? It's good talking to you. Yeah, we grew up together in the hood, you know. I said, yeah, we went what? I said Rouge was I said, I know I left the hood around ninth grade.
Yeah, man. I stayed in that thing for a little bit, man. I was trying to get hood famous. Ain't work out.
As we all were. I mean, as a teenager in the hood, usually do.
That shit's expensive. Trying to be that shit's it's like, it
Hey,
costs you a lot more than what they tell you about.
oh, they always say the ones that's flashing it, they ain't really got it, and so yeah, it does get expensive.
I don't know. It cost me a little bit more than what I thought it was gonna cost me, but it be like that sometimes, man. It's just life.
Good to see. I be seeing you doing your thing too. You know,
And I'm trying to, man. It's
I low key.
rough.
On everything I love. I've been telling myself for the past about a month I was gonna reach out to you about something or whatever about vending machines and stuff like that.
Hit me up. It's there, man.
Oh, trust me, I know. I didn't trust me. I had my eyeball on something.
Yeah, it's definitely there. And by the way, this episode is sponsored by Harper's Vending. You can reach us at harpersvending.com or wherever that you find your Harper's Vending at. Instagram, Twitter, even this. We'll put the link down at the end of this video. But yeah, man. I don't want to tell the people, but you tell us.
Yeah, allow me. So, I mean, it's quite a few topics. Like I said I can even say the conversation that led up to the question. But the initial question I put on Facebook was,
You can start with the conversation that led to it.
all right, bet. So me and my son's mother was talking, and it was just just typical conversation or whatever, and casual conversation I should say. And I was like, yeah, if I come up, of course, naturally, I'm gonna look out for my son's mother, because we first of all we get along. I want to say that first. Now we do. It wasn't always like that. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, but we get along now. Like she damn near like my sister, damn near
Okay.
to an extent. So I was like, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm a man of principle. I look at I as a father in a co-parenting relationship, I look at things in like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Like if something happens on her end, how many dominoes are gonna tip over until it becomes my issue? So me, I try to stop it before it gets down to me. So, and I said to say, yeah, I told her I was like, yeah, if I was to hit the Mega Millions or whatever off Bill, I said I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put you in position to win. I ain't gonna take care of her, but I'm gonna put her in position to where she can win. She can come up. Cause I'd be damned if I stay in a multi-million man and she stay in, the hood somewhere. So, hey, how you doing? So, so then, so then, I was like, yeah, because if you come up, I was like, let's say if you got a, I told her that's what I told her. I was like, if you come up, and let's say you got a husband, you probably wouldn't look out for me. And I said, I don't think that man would let you look out for me. I was like, I don't think that man would let. I don't think a man with a husband would allow his wife to pass some money to her baby daddy or whatever.
Hell no. I wish my wife would pass her baby daddy some money. Kids. Much as I do for my motherfucking kids, anybody get some extra money from her, it's gonna be me. Shit. If dog was on that tip, like doing everything come through, then I wouldn't care. You feel me? Like if you doing everything you supposed to be doing for your kids, then I feel like the dude that you dating shouldn't really have his nose in that. That's the only time. Like I told my wife, I'm gonna let you do your thing with dog until he disrespect you. That's when I come in. I ain't with the disrespect.
Absolutely.
But all that other little stuff, like I got my baby mama from the hood, all the back and forth shit. We get into it and all that. We won't do that now because I'm married. I feel like once I got married, she kind of scaled back a little bit. Like I can't even argue with Doggy Bone. It ain't gonna be nothing there for real. But boy, let me tell you something. You date people with kids, boy. You
absolutely. It can
on a thin line. You gotta respect their kids, how they grew up. You gotta respect their house, and then you gotta figure out how to implement how you really is in today's life. Man, that shit a whole nother world, man.
Yeah. And I gotta say, like I said, like I'm a very respectful, genuine gentleman.
Uh-huh.
I don't want no smoke. I tell her all the time. Like I said, we like sisters, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So it's like if she get with a dude, that's cool. I said, as long as he an outstanding gentleman, he ain't coming. I gotta definitely check if they get serious. And he talking about me, moving in. All right, let's say, what's up? Let me rap to you. Just take temperature, like not on no tough guy shit.
Yeah, just
man to man. What's up? My name Andre. Da 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 da. But bottom line, don't. I said, bottom line, don't put your hands on my kid.
Man, listen. We gonna get to that.
I'm about to say because
we gonna
okay.
But for everybody tapping in, I always mess up your name, so I'm gonna let you say your name.
I'm Dita. What's up, y'all?
Hello, Dita.
How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
We
fairly well.
Dita's gonna be here with us.
I know my phone. I don't know what be going on. I gotta get a new one. I'm getting a new one this weekend, but I'm here.
Dita gonna be with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I'm tapping in.
We're gonna be on here on this thing with us.
Type shit. All right.
Yeah. And since we live right now, like it's not pre-recorded, so if you look stupid, you kind of already look stupid. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's cool.
Since I got y'all here for the folks listening, all at the crib, watching and everything, we got some live shows coming up at the club at Statham Nightlife. This is what's up, wife? I'm on live. I'm on the air. What's going on? You all right? You said we're on from Applebee's? Give me whatever you do. Wait, what you get? You get steak? I don't want no steak. Just give me some yeah. No, give me some honey barbecue junk with some fries and call it a day. All right. She must not be cooking. But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna be doing a live show at Statham Nightclub. We're gonna get the date. I'm just trying to everybody that's ever been a guest, we're gonna tap in, we're gonna have a big ass panel. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk raunchy, dirty, good. We're gonna talk, we're gonna do a little woke talk for a little bit, get a little ratchet, all
Let's
of
get ghetto. Right. No,
it.
yeah, for sure.
You know, I was listening to this dude. He was like, "I'm a pastor, but I ain't Christian all day, y'all." He was like, "I'm still a." He said, "I'm still a."
Mentally, he ain't Christian shit.
He was like, "I'm still a man." At the end of the day, he was like, "You know, if you run up on me, you gonna get."
Hey, ain't nothing more I respect than somebody who living their truth.
Hey, I respect it. I'm like, I love it. He like, listen,
Ain't that a part of walking with God?
hey, gotta be. But you know, everybody woke.
Yeah, nah. I gotta say, them hardcore Christians, yeah, be the worst.
That's probably what they do, but it's really a part of walking with God by living in your truth.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Most of them do that, but that's not what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the times we got to just speak on what we do, because a lot of the times we don't know why people do what they do. We just got to let them do it, and it'll reveal itself.
I know why they do what they do.
I mean, I said I'm big on understand. Well, I'm a pretty optimistic person, so like I kind of always tend to try to see the all sides of the spectrum. I'm never black or white. So, and me myself, there's always a method to my madness. So, but everybody ain't me, and I'm not everybody.
Mhm.
So, you know,
One thing I try to tell people with that type of thing, like just touching that, even just being big on everybody get their own methods or what they do or whatever, we can never understand what people do. All we can do is understand the nature of a man and a woman.
yep.
So when you understand the nature of where people coming from, just as a human, as a man or a woman, religion and everything kind of makes a little more sense. Even when they do crazy, weird shit, you be like, that's weird, but I get it from a woman's point of view. I just don't agree. But I get it though.
Absolutely.
We go crazy trying to understand everybody. Just let them be. You know what you know. Go there. You know
Exactly.
what you know. Move forward.
And that's all I need.
I feel it.
Yeah. What I was saying initially, huh?
I'm gonna call this episode. Are you willing to take your baby daddy off child support?
Exactly, and
Oh,
that's literally what I was just about to get to.
Ooh.
So Pete, all right. So the conversation I said about blah blah blah, baby mama had the conversation. Boom. So then I was telling my homeboy, he from the hood. I don't know if you remember him, but what's it called? We were saying something along the lines of, I mean, if I'm about to play a stepdad, this is what he said. He's like, if I'm about to play stepdad, then we're gonna take dog off child support. I say only for the simple fact, if I'm about to be, these are his words, not mine. But he was like, if I'm about to be the father, if I'm about to be the man of the house, and this is about to be my household, I'm about to be the stepfather, and I'm about to take care of everything that this household needs, then we don't really need dog money. I said, dog. I said, we don't really need dog shit.
excuse me.
So, and to be honest, I only heard of one other person have that mindset or whatever, and I didn't understand it when they said it. But when he said it like that, I was like, okay, I see where you're getting at.
Yeah.
And I was like, so it's like, so when you said not giving, if y'all hit the Mega Millions, y'all not giving baby daddy shit or whatever. He was like, yeah, like we did you a favor by taking you off child support. Where the rest is yours. So that's why I say, like, would I do it? I could see why he said that, but I don't know about. Well, I ain't married and I ain't getting nobody with a kid yet. So I just found it to be interesting. So that's why I said I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I just found it to be interesting.
I just want to tell God that God, I know you think I'm your strongest word, but I'm not that strong.
Well, I just said that. I just told him. I said they must have put me on the boy list because what the fuck?
Listen,
I've been going through it. I feel like I'm on the boy list. Like I'm on the strongest warrior boy list.
I am.
I need to be back on the girl list. I'm going through it.
Shit, take me over there with you.
I need to be on the girl list because I'm trying to be a nun. This shit is hard.
Oh, life is lifing right now.
Life is really telling us y'all grown and y'all about to get it right or not.
Life
Sink or swim. Either you're gonna make it or you're gonna be somebody or you're not. That's what they telling us. You're gonna be somebody? Okay then.
Definitely.
That's what it feel like.
Life.
No, no, but you know, just speaking on something you said as far as child support. It's so hard to feel like the way you feel, and I mean the way he feels or whatever. Like a lot of people everybody get their opinions, but a lot of people don't know the details behind it. You know, like and I'm gonna speak for the women and the men. I can get a man saying I'm there, I do what I need to do, and as a single parent, if you get your half, you got your diaper bag, you got your stuff, you got your food, you got your stuff, you got everything you need when your child is with you, and you ain't gotta call me. You are a single parent. He need diapers. You shouldn't be calling my phone. You should have a diaper bag at your house, just like you have one at my house.
Right.
He ain't got his clothes. He got clothes at your house. What did you calling me for? I shouldn't even have to bring him with a diaper bag. He should be able to just go there.
Big fact.
Now, when it comes to child support, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of y'all pay for the child's birth and the mother to get support with food stamps and with help with the government. So a lot of the times it's best to have a relationship with your baby mother, because when you are on child support, you can reap the benefits. So say for instance I get food stamps. I can give you $200 because why? You pay child support, so they give me my money. I have to pay my medical bills, and that is including having your baby. You have to pay that off with me. When you're not on child support, I have to get it out of your pocket and pay it on my own bill. A lot of people don't know the details like that behind it. With anesthesia is $4,000. And dudes be like, why am I on child support, nigga? You know how long it take to pay $4,000 off when we paying $20 a month? But a lot of people don't know that. Oh, you ain't got no job right now, so you paying $50 a month. That 50 is going to me delivering your baby last month. But a lot of people be like, oh, well, you paying child support and that girl getting all that money. A lot of that money don't even get to the girl. Absolutely. She get about 20% of that, and they use the rest of it for medical, dental, eye, whatever your child is getting from the state and the government.
It depends on your county for real though.
And that as well.
If you pay child support in Wayne County, bless your heart, brother.
Do you hear me? Now this is why it's so important to have a relationship with your baby mother. Even if you don't like her, it's best because y'all can work together. Let's beat the system.
Advocate with that shit though.
Yeah, let's beat the system. Yeah, I can't stand your ass. You get on my nerves, but let's get this money. I got your baby. I gotta raise him until he's 18. Give me a couple dollars. I'm gonna throw it on our hospital bills. The rest of that money is going here. He eat. He's good. He's clothed. He's well taken care of. But you gotta have a relationship.
And the state don't even come after you until you really in arrearage for real.
They don't mess with you at all until you
wait till you hit about $5 to $6 grand to be like, oh, you backed up.
And then when they get you, they be like, we ain't gonna let him out because he got to do this time until he put $1,000 down.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. I mean, you don't want to, but if you fuck around and do 180 days, they'll take you off child support completely. That's just some gems for y'all fellas out there. Do 180 straight days off the child support, you'll never have to pay child support again. I'm not saying go to jail. I'm just saying if you ain't got nothing to do for 180 days,
if your schedule clear, if y'all
got about 3 or 4 months to spare, y'all can stop y'all cash flow. Do what you gotta do. You know what though? This conversation, right? Like, listen to this though, peep gang. It's so hard to have these type of talks. You know why? Because a lot of the times females are dealing with people that have no connection to them. They carrying babies and keeping babies with men that don't even want them. People are only considering the women. Well, I'm carrying the baby. Well, bitch, I bust in you. Can I at least say I can't do it? I can't handle it. I can't take care of no baby. I don't like you, bitch. I don't want it. So a lot of girls are keeping babies and saying this nigga on child support. Do. You asked for this. This is what you wanted.
I've had a lot of controversial posts.
A lot of people don't want to admit that though. I put my baby daddy on child support, but did he even want you?
Okay.
Did he like you? Or you got him on child support because he didn't like you and he told you to abort the baby? Yeah. Okay, it makes sense. Now he on child support and in debt because he told you to get rid of it. He gave you the money you spent on something else because it's your body too. That's crazy. It's his sperm in your body.
Oh yeah, because if I give you this 500, listen, I'm just like you. But
But in my land, though, females do it all the time.
you want to know what's crazy though? You gotta do that now. But back in my day, shit, I ain't gonna hold you up though. Shit, we going to Cedar Point, baby. Shit, I ain't about to do with you because I ain't about to take. But I ain't have my daughter. My mom said I can't have no kids, so I moved out the crib. You feel me? So,
and that's respectable.
I ain't had no kids. I ain't have my daughter till I was about 22. Now,
But
mind you, this was my first. I wish I would have waited because I had my daughter off the first apartment by myself. I was going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you up. When you got your own crib for the first time,
you
and
trying
a
to
baby, what? And a baby? Shit, I could have barely did it, and I was there. I know what you mean,
man. Yeah.
but a lot of females, a lot of women speak on, and and I'm a woman, I get it, whatever. But like a lot of women speak on that, like how men treat them, how they on child support, and they mad about it. But nobody talks about, did he want you?
Yeah. But I'm on.
Did he want the baby? Was this a mutual decision? And then most importantly, was this a one night stand?
Yeah.
Did you fall in love off of the game? He took you out to eat. You started liking him. A lot of girls have kids out of love. And they don't think about what's going on and what's in real life. Can I afford to feed this baby every day?
But me, it got to be real too with they self. Like as a man, like I realized at some point I was on some bullshit. Cause if I ain't want no kids, I should have put a condom on. That you know what I'm saying?
All that matters, guys and girls. A lot of guys do it too.
I gotta be 100 with I gotta be a buck with myself. So you know what I'm saying? Like I feel the women on that, but I had to be a buck with myself.
But you got to be real. If you sitting out here hoeing, you being wild, we sleep around and do whatever we do. I know you hoeing. I know you out here just doing you.
Yeah.
And girls really keep babies out of that. Do you think that's like me and you mess around one night and I'm like, he treated me real good, I'm gonna keep the baby? What? Well, you knew better. I did too. It takes two to tango. We both knew better. So it's like at this point you was hoeing. I knew better too. The guy knew better. The girl knew better. It'd be two that play that game and end up sick at the end. We all knew we should have put on a condom. So what is we like? It's like,
that's why I like the hood rats growing up because they be like, shit, how much?
What? They'll pull out that gold boy quick.
Because I can't. Bitch, we in the 10th, 11th grade. I ain't going home with no babies. Me either, baby. How much you need? What can I come up with? Because we ain't finna. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, as an older adult now, like mature and shit, like, I'm kind of against the abortions and shit because I just feel like now, it's just out here. If you don't want to have a baby, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many ways to protect yourself.
I feel like guys need to be, I'm going to say this. I feel like men need to be more self-aware and understand what they can do to a woman's mind. I would want to keep your baby. I would want to keep your baby off of depression.
Now,
I would want to keep your baby because my dad ain't love me. No, y'all need, a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all need to understand what y'all have, the control y'all have over a woman's mind. And once a lot of people understand that, they understand a lot of girls keep babies out of love. They don't even be out of the love of the baby.
Young men to know the power that they have, or to know the impact they have over a woman's decision, her mind.
And when you know what you got over a woman,
once they know that, but like we talk, so you gotta think. I said talking to young knuckleheads, I said a lot of these guys ain't got OG, I said somebody to kind of check them a little bit. That's a lot of them got like male figures to check them. Because I'll admit, so again, me and my son's mother, we had a conversation. Even one of my exes, we had a conversation. I reflected back in the times where she was pregnant, or even before then, or even afterwards. I realized some of my narcissistic ways. And I was like, damn, I was wild. And I told her, and I've apologized to her. I gave her a very apologetic message.
A lot of people don't know what they can do to a woman.
Yeah, and So, and she said I gave her, so she definitely told me I gave her a lot of closure off of that, because like I said, I sat back and reflected. I was like, okay, I got away with a lot of wild shit, and it ain't have to go like that. So, and I've apologized. So like, to be honest, her and amongst other people say they're surprised to see that I'm the type of father that I am, is because I don't know what it was. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, Don, you can relate, like, soon as you got that baby, you start having like 1,000, 1,000,001 epiphanies. Like,
Mhm.
I did it.
But you got to think. When a woman be pregnant, it's just like being in jail. She got hella time to think about all the shit y'all done been through, what you done did, because she can't go fuck around. She can't go do shit.
Shit,
She
says who?
basically in 9 months
My baby mama
prison
did.
thinking about carrying a baby that look like you.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the times, if a lot of y'all knew what y'all can do to a woman, y'all will be a little easy on certain bitches, because certain females, because it's just like meeting somebody, right? And they vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be like, I'm gonna take her out, but I ain't about to mess with her like that. Why? Because you can see where her head at. You can kind of peep game. Like, she a little weird a little bit. You can tell she a little off.
But I'm trying to smack.
Dudes will manipulate them women, get them pregnant, and be like, man, she kept the baby. No way.
But black people are the most sexually provocative people.
No, the fuck they not.
Well,
No, they not.
A majority. What I mean by that is, especially going to, when I left the hood, I went to Dearborn High.
Okay.
So, and I realized how much like I said, the primary goal is about how much ass we can get, or whatever. And
that's a little right, boy.
So I mean, but
you heard? Y'all can hear that? Damn, the speaker good. Let me cut it down.
Speaker real good. She thought she was whispering.
My bad, y'all. No, because I thought I was gossiping.
No, you
I did not know y'all can hear me. This is what girls do. We talk mess under our breath.
So, yeah, it was about how much ass we can get. So, and I realized, like, quite a few more, let's say, and I don't know no black ones who probably got married straight out of high school, or I said they was like, their whole thing was about marriage or kids and stuff like that. And I was like, nigga, where the hoes at? Like, I had that mentality up till I was like 20.
But you gotta think. Majority of African American men got nothing but hood niggas to look up to, and how they get the hoes.
Exactly. So
they don't really be having like, oh, I look up to this dude. He works at a credit union. Like, they don't have that.
Then also, and I gotta say this disclaimer. No shade at my father. Him and I had these conversations. I had these difficult conversations, but like, I became like my father. Like, growing up in a co-parenting household, my parents broke up when I was like 1.5. So, and from what I can remember, every weekend I went to my dad's house, it was a different female from the last weekend. And
that's why you feel like that. Yo, you seen it all day.
Exactly. And then, but my mother, she was a single mother, you know what I'm saying? And, like, she had, a dating life as well. And I watched my parents grow up.
Don't get mad when I say this, but you became a
product of
my life. You basically did that.
Yeah. And
instead of becoming a teacher of your environment, you became a student and kept learning from the shit you saw. Instead of trying to grow from it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's no excuse.
I didn't realize that until, once again, I had my son. And I was like,
no excuse.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I started that's why now, I said, everybody ain't meeting my son. Any woman I'm dating ain't meeting my son. And so on and so forth, because I don't want him to build that connection. And then, and then his memory is expanding. He's 3. So, he can recall, a lot.
And he don't even got to build a connection. He can just see about 4 of me, and he'd be like, "Oh, okay, so I know I need 4 of them." And you would notice that he'd date girls that look like the girls you messed with.
So yeah, so I'm very careful with that. I said, ever since I had that epiphany. So yeah, so often. So when you talk about young men, having the power that they have over the power of impact.
If
the
they
impact.
knew, if
Yeah.
they knew.
So if
Only
they
if they
knew,
knew.
so it's like that's where I know. At least I'll tell my son, you know, like, hey, straighten that out. Like, you know, that ain't happening. You know, hey, don't, you know, say correct us. Say you gonna be a gentleman, you know, of principle. You know, say
It's just if people knew to categorize what they need to prioritize. You can even teach a child to prioritize things in a way of making stuff in a category without them knowing that you saying these hoes, these are regular girls. You can just be like, hey, you know, you
Yeah.
prioritize the people that are worth your time.
Absolutely.
You know, somebody that works, somebody that has a busy schedule, but they cut out a little time for you. Them are the people you prioritize your time for. Instead of saying these hoes and these are bitches. Like you just kind of divide them up. Like you're gonna know a woman that has a lot of time for you and she, you know, she may not work or she may not be super busy, but she's always here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got girls that have a lot to do, but she pulls a little time out of her schedule for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to show them who to prioritize. But I mean, it ain't even no way to tell somebody how to raise somebody or how to teach somebody something because everybody grow into who they want to be. You just got to push them into what's right and what's wrong. Like it's like you can raise a child, but they're gonna grow into who they want to
Exactly.
be.
Yeah, you just gotta plant that seed.
So
Yeah, just
you
at
just got to
least.
tell them like these are the people that you might want to be familiar with, and these are the
Mm-hmm.
people that you might not want to talk to too much.
What you had said, Dre, about the you know, when you was coming home, your dad had like different type of woman shit. I ain't gonna hold you up. I was always really scared to do that around my daughter. Only met one ex and my wife right now. You feel me? So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like I just figured, like shit, if I was gonna be foul and I'm about to be out here in these streets like Slapwoods with no rubbers and busting on the sheets with no covers, I might as well not let my daughter see shit. And you ain't finna meet her either.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And it's different because you had a daughter, you know. So now from my understanding, men's, you know,
Even if I had a son, though,
yeah,
I
yeah,
need, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I felt like nobody really needed with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I ain't keeping you around, shit, you don't really need to see my kid. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of smack,
That's true.
get a good meal, and go to sleep. Like, I ain't, you
And
know,
you know what? That's so important, even with having children,
yeah,
because right there, you hit a point right there. If a lot of men showed women where they stood, I don't even think some women would want to even go to that route because, like, me being a woman, I've been confronted by women, you know, like women that came to me, talking to me, all types of stuff, especially with relationships and stuff like that. But if a man really told a woman, like, girl, I ain't never seen you for nothing but pussy, she'd know her place.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women don't know their place. Like
no,
a woman to
Yeah,
come for me,
yeah.
she'd come for me and come and express herself to me, and I'd be like, so what are you to the dude?
yeah.
You coming to me, but do he even like you?
Do he even want you?
Do he even consider you in that light?
But
Or you just had
even
sex with him
so,
and you like him?
but now correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of women listen with their heart and not their mind, not their ears and they brain.
I'm gonna say
So
this: a lot of women are delusional.
I was fucking with city girls. They was thinking with they coochie. So that's all
A lot of women, and that's delusion.
I
A
said,
girl that think with her pussy is delusional.
and that was cool because I wasn't trying to do,
that's what
you
tip you was on.
know what I'm saying? Like my issue back then was I was this was the issue. When I was younger, I was just trying to get the pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how
But
me too. When you young,
it wasn't like that back then. Like people wasn't just being open about like, oh, I just want to do this. It was like you damn near had to be with somebody, or you know, motherfuckers.
you my girlfriend, we can fuck.
Yeah, you gotta be like, oh, you gotta be my girlfriend type.
I heard that shit before in high school.
Yeah, like I had this one chick, she hit me. It was an older chick I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? I went up to her crib. She didn't wine me, dime me, and laid me down, slid all up on me, and was like, "I'll see you later." I'm like, "Oh, I gotta do this then. This is a tip I need to be on." Listen, I promise you, she got me straight. Not even on no like no type shit like she trying to just like have me first. She's like, "You hungry?" She fed me. Bitch gave me a fucking shower. She washed my fucking back and man, listen. And then she was like, "All right, well, I'll see you when I see you." And that was it. It was shit else to talk about. I'm like, oh, okay. Shit. And I went home. You know what I'm saying? It was a long ass drive, but it was worth it though.
Yeah, I'm about to say some people you gotta really categorize them and put them where the fuck you want them to be, so they can know even if something pop off, something happen, they already know where they stand. But a lot of people play roles because they be like, "Damn,
Man, I had one
I like this
situation.
side of you. I like when you cuddle me. I like when you do this to me. So I'm gonna just keep doing this."
Then back to that impact thing. I said, and to tie into what you just said just now,
Mhm.
I was messing with a chick. I told her we could never be together. I made that. I'm blunt. I'm pretty straightforward with my approach.
Mhm.
So
Bless
I
your-
like
I wish I could be like
Me too. I kind of
so
sugarcoat it, but I be like, "You knew what I meant."
nah, yeah, I'm straight to it. Like, I'm nice. I said I soften it up, but at some point, hey, this is this. So I told her, I was like, yeah, you and I could never be together. I've already established that.
Mhm.
So, and we doing our thing, here and there often. And like, so it was around Christmas time, as a matter of fact. And my baby mama came over here. She was wrapping up gifts.
perfect time
And
with a woman around Christmas time.
Ooh,
so-
that's the perfect time to get into it. Cause look, the holidays, we know who you fuck with.
I walk in the room and they ate mommy. You know, them Jehovah Witnesses. Yeah, baby, I don't buy no gifts. Okay.
So, anyways, so then, what happened? Make a long story short, she found out, and I kind of told her a little bit, like I was with my baby moms or whatever, and she, thought we was like getting back together or something like that. I'm like, nah, like we wrapping up my son's gifts or whatever, chopping it up or whatever. Then we went to like,
Was you blowing her back out?
oh, absolutely. Well, who? My girl?
Your baby mama.
Oh no, me and my baby mama ain't fucked since my son was like 6 months old.
But see, the thing is, a woman is taught. This is what we're taught.
Mm-hmm.
A man is gonna show you what he wants. So if you call me and tell me your baby mama was at the house and y'all was wrapping up gifts, you just explained to me why you couldn't talk to me for a minute. So you know what I'm thinking in my head?
Y'all fuck.
Girl, he made sure I was okay. You get what I'm saying? You gave me reassurance. You told me what was going on. So now I ain't worried about nothing that happened. And then I'm gonna start loving you even more.
Yeah, but now once again, I pride myself on being an honest guy, on being a truthful guy. So if you ask me if I smash, I'm gonna give you the real answer. And like I said, I ain't fucked her since my son was 6 months old. And
Y'all know women don't want the real answer, right?
Shit. Listen, let me tell you something. Well, it's one thing that I realized. It's some women that hate the truth, and it's some women that love the truth. Cause I'll just tell you a quick story. I did some shit I ain't had no motherfucking business doing. Got caught up, but I put that shit down though. The shit was on camera. It got recorded. Me being a young nigga that didn't delete nothing on my phone. She saw it. She like, damn, you cheating on me? Yeah. I need you to do to me what you just did to that bitch. I'm like, well, bet.
That can happen. But it depends where your relationship is.
Yeah.
Because if y'all break up on bad terms, like if y'all break up and somebody is lacking, but then I see that you boost your confidence and you get that, then you'll be like, oh, we can work this out. But if you just cheating because you just a thirsty ass, oh my God, I got one good girl. Oh my God, since I got her, I got all these hoes, like ass nigga, then we don't want you. Yeah. But if you just on some, man, I just felt like I wasn't just, I felt like I could have did more with us, you'd be like, all right, well, show me. We be into it, but it's like when you telling us the truth, we don't want to know the truth if it ain't gonna benefit our relationship.
Yeah, cause what's the point
what's the point?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, some people do appreciate the closure.
Exactly. But like if you telling me the truth, oh, I fucked with a bitch because you made me mad about this that happened. That's when we want the truth.
We can't be fucking bitches because we bad. Can't be
Yeah, like why you okay? You doing this, so why you doing it?
Yeah.
What happened? Talk about it. The truth should come out from that.
But the guy the individual has to be intelligent enough to articulate his emotions.
Most people not though.
Exactly.
And that's where understanding human, that's where and understanding men and women.
Yeah.
If you understand the way a woman kind of work a little bit and how we function, and if a woman understand how a man function, we kind of coexist way better. We just don't know. We out here living like aliens and humans, but we the same species. It's crazy.
You want to know what's crazy? When I tell people this, I've been in a successful cheating relationship before. People be like,
me too.
Do that mean? I've been like, we both was cheating.
Me too. I've been in a successful cheating relationship.
We both was cheating, and it was cool. Like it was so cool. At one point, I needed her to come grab my daughter because I was trying to slide on something type shit. And I'm like, listen, I've been working on this for like 5 months. I need you to come get the kid because she talking about.
You know what made my cheating relationship work? Because he snuck and did it, but I did it out loud. Well, so he would listen to what I would say, and then when I would find out what he would say, he'd just be honest about it.
So if I may diagnose it, I said, wouldn't that be considered open?
Not really. It ain't open.
Hell no. He better not be caught nowhere with her.
No, I said open relationship. I'm saying like
that bitch better keep it a secret.
I mean, it's a respectable, discretion. But
y'all better not catch y'all at the movies.
But I'm just saying,
y'all better be eating nowhere, but y'all can fuck.
Y'all exactly. So you.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Exactly. I don't want to even know it happened.
That's what I'm getting at. Okay. So it's like, right. So it's like, all right.
Don't know it. Nothing. Do your thing.
We don't. That's why it worked.
Yeah,
we didn't know.
So so I always say that, like when people be saying like even about the whole they try to tell about the Will and Jada thing or whatever. My whole thing is whatever.
August gay.
Whatever. Yeah, I heard about that. But like whatever whatever those two people communicated, and whatever they have established. They have an understanding.
I don't think they had no establishment. I don't think nobody knew. And when it came out, August just was like, "I'm gay anyway."
We don't know. Hell, he wasn't too gay. He was fucking her. So I said, so he was part-time gay.
She a Virgo.
She looked like
she a trainee. She a fuck a bisexual.
Wait, talk about what's up with Virgos? I'm a Virgo.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. They just real open-minded.
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
I'm a Virgo. I'm open-minded.
I'm a very open, like, and I don't judge people's sexuality. I'm very like
me either.
I get it.
I get it.
Doing some of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some of the shit I won't do, but I understand being with somebody that cross-dress. I get it.
I get it. I'm not doing that shit though.
I'm not doing it. You do it.
You know what's crazy? When I tell people this, I had a gay girlfriend.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You do
it. And people's like, how the fuck do you have a gay girlfriend? I'm like, well, she like bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like she was openly dating other women together. And I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm a straight woman that dated a girl that liked girls, but I dated guys.
See?
But when I dated guys, she was somebody I've always chatted with when I didn't want to be around guys.
So she made you comfortable?
Made me comfortable. Even if we wasn't sexual or anything, it just going on dates, hanging out, having drinks, just doing stuff I would do with a dude.
The thing that both of y'all just said, y'all had that communicated though.
No, not at first.
I mean, not at first, but eventually.
Nigga, no, we didn't really. A lot of stuff is not communicated until you have a disagreement.
There we go.
Okay. A lot of people don't want to say that, but a lot of stuff we bring up, but we don't never communicate it until somebody's upset.
Or somebody.
Then we communicate what we were doing, because you would be like, "Why the fuck you mad? I thought this was what we was doing." Wait a minute, bitch! I didn't think you was gonna go over there. You know, you got to communicate it once you get a little upset because that misunderstanding come in the middle.
I'm talking to the one girl
because I didn't know it was rules to this shit.
I didn't know you was doing that.
And me, I ain't gonna hold you up. Back in the day, baby, you give me an inch, bitch, I'm taking the whole block.
Look.
Don't do that. Listen, I'm a so
Shit.
I got married.
Nigga, you give me an inch to swim. Look.
Right? Think you know my baby mama. So I got married when I was 20. She was 18, 19. I got married when I was 20, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And you know what I'm saying, I did my thing. She did her thing. Now, back then, when you had the Sprint phone, I didn't know that when you went to the bill and text message from what the fuck is. So I called myself Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, she got your Sprint bill.
Man, nigga. That nigga, you know how you be in court and they pull out the whole thing of what you
You look like you a snitch.
nigga, she was like, oh, I came home. She was like, so you fucking bitches in Miami.
You been calling Sharkeisha?
Hey, no,
like,
she came at you like Chris Hansen used to do on to catch a predator. He used to come around the corner with his transcript.
Sir, so we have all the information. We've been investigating for a month.
I couldn't go in the room and close the door because I was caught red-handed. She was reading the text messages verbatim, nigga. I couldn't even lie out of it. I'm just like, damn. And then one day I got caught in the bathroom, nigga. I thought she left for work. Nigga, I'm in the bathroom on the toilet, nigga. She left. I'm finna get ready to go. I told her I was going to work. I'm getting ready to drive to Jackson to go see my little. And then I never kept if you gonna cheat, don't cheat where you live at. You cheat away.
Right. Out of respect.
Nigga, I was living downriver. I'm on the phone like, yeah, baby, I'm about to get ready to shower right now. I'm about to be on my way. She's like, okay, woo, woo, woo. She's like, where you? I'm like, I'm at the crib. And what you gonna do? We talking. Nigga, I ain't even hear the door open. All I see is the bathroom door open. Like, that's what type of time you on? I couldn't say not a damn thing. Boy, I just like, call you.
Okay, I'm caught.
I still went to Jackson that night, though. I ain't gonna look, though.
No,
shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Listen.
I feel like it's important to have that time.
Oh,
it's important.
Even if
women and men, I think we all need it.
What time?
A lot of people calling it
that time just to like be sneaky, be shady a little bit, see what you're capable of, see the bullshit that you would do.
Expressing yourself, having expressions while being single. I hate when people be calling it like having a hoe face. I don't think it got nothing to do with being a hoe. Like you can
everybody can define it for what they want because we ain't got no definition for it.
You need to be alone for a little bit though. You need to understand how
you need to see how you work and what makes you tick.
Yeah, without other motherfuckers influencing you.
Like I needed to see a lot of the times, like it took me to get my heart broken because I was like real naive into my relationship. So it took because my spouse treated me good. Even if he stepped out, I didn't know because he knew how to take care of home.
Old school cheater.
Yeah, so he was very old fashioned. So and when a woman came to me, when a woman talked to me, he would block her, not talk to her ever again, so that I would think everything he did and she did was a lie.
That nigga been here before. He been on Earth.
What? That bitch was here. First time. He was a year younger than me. This nigga was here before.
He took notes from the last time.
What? And he would cheat with girl. And I love this nigga to death. But it was like he played it off so good. He played it so well to where I had to just understand what women was capable of and what women would do. And when I seen the shit that he was able to do, I'm like, let me see what the fuck I'm capable of. I've been faithful to this situation for so long. I was dumb. Like I really thought like this is how niggas is, you know. Like,
at least he conducted himself.
Yeah, I would never. This man cheated probably about 3 or 4 times. I never knew until he didn't talk to her. The day he didn't talk to her, the girl called me. He broke my heart and all this. And I said, girl, I don't know what's going on because I don't know what's going on. He blocked that girl. They ain't never talked again. She tried to be my friend. She was drunk one day, seeing me. She was in her feelings, and I was just sitting there like, damn, he fucked her up. But it made me see what a person was capable of, because I loved him like that in years. You made a bitch love you like that in months and weeks.
Oh, we know what to do. Don't you know what I'm
So
saying?
I knew that made me figure out I need to know what I can do. I figured out, y'all.
Oh, I've been that guy before, you know.
That motherfucker cheated like he was a bad motherfucker. Took care of me, spoiled me, bought me shit, took me out of
like I said,
town,
he stayed
took care of
consistent.
my family.
Stayed consistent. That's
He
what
did everything and fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what kept me cheating? White girls, cause they never tell.
White girls won't tell until they hurt. A
Yeah,
white girl just confessed to me the other day. They crazy.
I'm
They
probably.
is crazy.
I had a whole chick living in my fucking. I had a whole woman living in my crib, and I had my girlfriend from work dropping me off at home to my girlfriend living at my crib, and she never one time questioned who this black woman was that was dropping me off to home every fucking other day.
They not gonna question it because they don't want to lose you.
She never questioned. Listen, even when she found out I was still married, she didn't leave. I'm like, I said, oh, this bitch is a nutcase. I gotta get away from you because you don't respect yourself, baby.
That's all it meant. I tell girls that I be like, when a bitch will stand there and deal with everything, I be like, niggas just don't respect you. Y'all be so stupid.
Respect yourself, baby. She's like, I'm here for you. I love you. I don't care that you're still married, okay? I know you're gonna get a divorce and yada yada yada. I'm like, but you're retarded, okay? I'm finna fucking take you on a ride of your life.
And for me personally, I this is speaking on my mindset as of today, and I said I think the past few years, I get turned off of that.
That's what's up. I wish I had that.
When you get older, a bitch that'll do anything to keep you and don't give you no boundaries is a turn off.
Yeah, it's a turn off.
And I just told a dude this because I have a hard time with opening up. It takes me like a year, maybe a year and a half before I really like spoil a dude, do a bunch of shit for him, this and that, because I just don't be knowing when a person to switch up. So I be trying to give them a little time. A year is a good time to know if you want to be here or not, because it take a year of living with a motherfucker to know how they live. So I be like, all right, let me see. But if you stick around, even through our hard times, through this whole little year, breakups, makeups, all of that, you'll get spoiled. I take care of you, treat you good, do all. But I got to make sure you're here for the long haul. Because what I can do for a motherfucker, what a person can do for me, I can do plus.
Mm-hmm.
I be having to make sure they on that same page, because don't nobody get time for that.
It's crazy. You actually know her. It's funny. I actually had a girl. We was talking for a while. We talked for a minute, but it just wasn't gonna work because I was in the room. She was messing with my dog, but she was a good person though. And I'm like, damn, I would have kicked it with you, but you kicked it with my dog, and that nigga's a scumbag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that happened to me before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he a scumbag. I can't even, because I don't even know what you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody because I did my dirt before, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, my dog is scumbag. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got shit to do with bro code because motherfuckers don't even believe in just half that shit no more.
Yeah, no, they don't.
It was just based off the fact, like, now if it was some shit like if I ain't see it, then I get it. But I'm like, I was there in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to get on one of your other homies, you on my boy, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, nah, that's straight. But you still good people though, you know what I'm saying? So, but shit, sometimes you fuck around and meet somebody out of that you wasn't even supposed to fuck anyway. You was supposed to just be their friend,
be cool with them and stuff like that. That happened to me with a dude. I was a dude that was my sneaky link. I met him. I dealt with a dude. Okay. I liked the dude for years. We never had sex, never did anything.
Okay.
And I met somebody he was cool with at a bar. We was all hanging out. He was a familiar face. I knew him from school. So I'm like, oh, he grew up, he cute, whatever. We all hanging out, da da da. We hooked up, we hung out, this and that.
Yeah.
From that day forward, we hung out. We always did shit, whatever. Matter of fact, yep, that's how it happened. Me and him met, hung out, whatever, whatever. So me and the other guy ended up hanging out, messed around, all this stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
I never knew that they two were like clicked up. I never knew they hung out because the night I met him and hung out with him, even though I knew both of them, the night I hung out with both of them, it was separate.
Ooh.
So I ended up seeing the dude and I just told him everything. Like, I was like, oh my God, you know, like, I feel so bad. I wish I would have knew, and da da da, whatever. Because a lot of the times we don't know who affiliated with who because a lot of people hang with different crowds when they're hanging out.
That's exactly why I do not go. I said I would never not go
Yeah,
public with my.
I'm never hanging with people that's not my people because it fucked me up. So me and him hung out, we messed around. And like I said, I seen the other dude and I'm like, one day I seen them together. I was like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I barely could talk to either one of them. So I ended up talking to the one that I was cool with.
Uh-huh.
And the dude that became my sneaky link, I had to apologize to him because I wouldn't have never messed with him if I knew that they were friends. But I ended up saying sorry.
Sneaky link?
The one that ended up being my sneaky link. Before he ended up being my sneaky link, I had to apologize to him because I wouldn't have never fucked him or nothing if I knew he was cool with the other dude because I liked him more.
How do the sneaky link conversation even? Because so I'm used to now. I've made women sneaky links without knowing, and
But it wasn't diagnosed.
You know what I'm saying? But
I diagnosed it.
Conversation with them like, you know, I got a man, you my side type shit.
No, I don't do sneaky links when I get a man.
How I just want to know how that conversation.
A sneaky link is who I have sex with when I'm single and I'm fresh off of work. I gotta do laundry. Let me go fuck you before I go do the laundry.
That's not a sneaky link.
Nah. Okay, so sneaky link. I just actually ended one like a while ago. I don't even know how long.
Her credit wasn't good.
I messed with him like I was a businesswoman and I had a lot to do. And when I come over here, you rub my feet, eat me out, and I'm leaving.
So this is when I was, training kids or whatever during the pandemic and shit. I was doing the whole boxing thing, training kids.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I'm working on getting that back going, but So now, you ever see somebody like you see them like physically, and you just know, like, I could fuck, like, you ain't even say a word to each other, like, so, like,
everybody had that moment.
You just look at them, it's just
you know you
like,
can hit them.
That's sizing them up. You fuck her tonight. And then it's some girls, you be like, I'm not gonna tell you.
It'd be like, I already know what I can do with you, bitch.
I just know.
I know what you mean.
You ain't even said hello yet. So,
I think it's easier for women than men, though. Personally.
Hell yeah. What?
Personally. Because
that's another topic.
We can sleep with husbands. They don't discriminate.
So boom. Eventually we just felt that spark. We hit it off. And to this day, I still say this woman is the best sex I've ever had, like, thus far. Like, and she'd be hard to beat. So
hold on, in your life?
In my life.
That, bro, that's you sure you wanna right now?
Yeah, right now.
Ever?
In my life right now, up to this point.
Bless your heart.
So anyways, I remember hearing her saying like her man was in jail, but he was a cheater before he went in, so fuck him. And then like she even had the kids, calling him, stepdad or whatever. So I'm like, all right, wow, that's crazy. So we kept it, low profile because obviously I'm mixing business with pleasure. Yes, shame on me, I know. But like, I was new in the game, so I thought it was fun, and at that time I was also fucking for a thrill. So I was always like I was a thrill seeker sexually. So
How did
Then
that work out for you?
Oh, it's nothing like getting ready to get caught. God bless you.
I ain't gonna lie. I had more fun like with my spouse now. I have more fun breathing hard, kissing, and all that shit than sneaking.
I mean,
Like knowing that he wants me is just like a different feeling.
so then so you know, I go over there when the kids asleep or you know, something like that. Or so anyways, like long story short, dog ended up getting out of jail. Now, we love what we have going on. So
Look, you saw my head turn. Do you?
I had a.
Let me move my little dreads.
It
Do
feels
you?
good.
Do you?
So boom. And then me, once again, I'm the type of person I can keep a low profile. Like I've been a side nigga many a day. So
Have you ever get in your feelings?
absolutely not.
What? I definitely.
You is
I didn't listen. I didn't sat in the bitch. I didn't sat in the bitch parking lot at her apartment.
thank you.
In my
Niggas know they be in big feelings.
I ain't even going front. I sat in the motherfucking car with the seat all the way back, turned all the way back. And I was like, if I see this nigga come out, I'm getting.
I promise you, I be on the tip like that.
I
too.
mean, yeah, I've never been that guy.
I have.
Nah, I don't. So on my son life, I've never been got in my feelings about that shit.
That's,
For real.
that's what's up.
What's your
So
zodiac?
Capricorn.
Wait, what happened?
She asked me what was
Y'all swear y'all are so fraudulent.
Wait, who fraudulent?
Capricorns.
I'm a
They
virgin.
be lying. Capricorns are perked out.
Nah.
Y'all act like y'all don't like nobody but yourself, and that's a motherfucking lie.
I mean, no. Don't get me wrong. I'm a romantic. How Eddie Murphy said.
oh yeah. You
Oh, yeah.
seduce a bitch into something that you don't really want.
Oh, I didn't listen. Hey, I used to, nigga, my Facebook name back in the day used to
Capricorn.
be Mr. Gray, nigga. My Facebook name used to be Mr. Gray.
But
I used to
Mr. Great.
listen. I'm not trying to be funny. I used to go to Pontiac to meet women. I would go to Tiki Bob's and Tonic, and I'd be like, listen.
You a Virgo man, y'all dog.
but here's
Oh, we not dog.
but hold up before we get
The women are not as bad as the men.
before we dive into that.
You see how the one eye you.
So before we dive into that, so boom, I said, "Oh boy, get out!" I'm still training the kid or whatever, you know. And I guess he tried to. No, did he try to add me? Nah. But I remember me and her had. Well, that's how I was doing business too. I was, connecting everybody through Facebook or whatever. So, so I like a picture occasionally here and there or whatever, because if I'm not a selective liker on social media. I don't know how that works. If I like
Typical Capricorn answer.
whatever that's supposed to mean.
Y'all so nonchalant as if y'all don't care and y'all do.
I
It's
really
annoying.
don't. I'm not. It's simple.
It.
Huh?
She said y'all be faking it.
They be perked out. Look, us Virgos, when we love you, we be like, bitch, I love you. They be lying.
Nah.
They lie.
So
I'm trying to
anyways,
lie.
so then he was like, he pretty much had her block me. And then he discontinued because that's when he figured out. She must have said something because he figured it out that what we had going on. So every time, so if she was gone for a long period of time, because like I said, that was some fire shit, and I still remember that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little toxic. I got a little toxic.
I know you did.
So
Only get I just want to make this statement. You only become toxic if it's good. You never toxic over it. Trash.
oh, it was great.
Oh yeah, it had to be.
You said the sex was what?
Oh, the sex was immaculate. So, like I said, best I ever come across thus far. So,
Was she black?
Yeah, Leo to be exact.
I'm glad you said it because I was gonna ask that next.
So
My bad,
then
y'all. I get my lashes done tomorrow, so I'm over here stripping.
it's all good. Do
Hey,
you
be like that. Listen, I be messing with my girl because she be going from Beyonce to Bow Wow when she take her wig off.
Quick, do y'all hear me?
She be,
I'm looking at my lashes right now to make sure these bitches.
and I'm still gonna love you too.
So I was so while he had her block me and whatever, she was still making efforts to reach out to me from time to time. And we'll still sneak off, do our thing. And
Number
now,
six.
huh?
It don't be number six.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
A
I'm
bunch of
talking about for men.
I mean, she was the best. So it's like,
But that them be the times we be needing y'all to tell bitches that's all they is the
I mean,
best. And
the
be
fact she had, the fact, how can I put it?
I'm so glad we came back
Well,
to
at
that.
that point, no, actually, no, me and her established we couldn't be together. Yeah, I already established
Girls
that.
say that, but they still want to be with you.
they do, and this how toxic they is.
Yeah.
This
So
toxic they is.
he had her block me on her phone. He had me block her on everything. So one thing I know, and this is where the toxicity kick in at. One thing you're not gonna do, you ain't gonna block a nigga on Cash App. So
Oh, you said the Cash App request. That's the Cash App request.
oh no, I did a flex. I said no, because I left her alone for about 3 months, and then I Cash Apped her some birthday money. It was like $50, like happy birthday.
You know, women can ignore a lot of messages. They can't ignore it.
Nope. You ain't ignoring Cash App.
That's it. Cash App.
Yep. So, and right then and what's crazy. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was playing with fire. I stay in Inkster. He stayed literally about 400 yards down the street.
Okay, so look, now I'm about to hit you with this. Did you like her or the coochie?
She good people, but
No.
You still
Her or the coochie, bro.
oh yeah, the coochie was fire.
Because you talking about something. She was cool people.
Oh,
I don't believe that.
Oh well, you said that like her. I said yeah, I like her as a person. She was funny and all that kind of good stuff. But I could never be with you. So, but then now it gets even more interesting.
Why you couldn't be with her though?
She never took time to heal. Like a lot of traits that she had, or like if she was hurt by something, she'd get like out of control. Like she almost thrived off crazy shit. Like raising a knife at a nigga, or
gonna hold you on. Not me, baby. Shit, ain't nothing to get my libido pumping in the motherfucker.
No, but on some real shit though.
I ain't gonna
you felt like she was thrived off of crazy shit, or do you know that?
I feel like that.
Right. So how do you know? You can't do that
because like she would be having. These are from conversations we have after.
It don't matter. It don't matter what you think, because a lot of the times conversations are what misunderstood.
No, I'm a very analytical person.
We all feel like that until something's misunderstood.
Yeah, but she's coming from a lot of trauma.
One thing I believe about a woman, hear me out, y'all. One thing about a woman,
they gonna lie.
No, they gonna lie. But ain't no bitch gonna go crazy for nothing.
Yeah.
It may not be the reason that you think it is, but she has a reason.
But you heard me say, but did you hear me say, like, she didn't take time to heal, certain emotional traumas. So like I said, so when she be talking,
how you know it's that though?
Because she was talking about fights that her and the nigga that just got to jail, would have before he went in.
But what if her fucking with you gave her a sense of peace and it fucked with her head?
Exactly, and that's the scary part. I don't want me to be the emotional punching bag.
But what if you the one that healed her?
Okay, and I don't. I said that means that's gonna be draining to me.
How you know that?
Because I've been a woman like that before as well.
But it don't matter. The woman you've been with before, every woman has a different effect on you. So how you know she was gonna do that to you?
I say it's not a matter of if or when she was gonna do it. Is the fact that that's in your arsenal. And
You're basically still saying, I know you're going to do it, but how do you know?
I didn't say you're gonna do it. I'm just saying the fact
You
that
just said it's in her arsenal. You know it's in her. It's embedded in her. So how do you know she's going to do it?
because first of all, I'm not about to train you how to be my girlfriend.
But listen, everybody got to learn something from somebody. So who are you to tell me I know everything and I'm not ready? Like a person can be ready, but you may be there to train them for the little last bit they need. How are you going to say, I don't want to show you something? But if a stranger came up to you and say, hey, do you know how to press this button and do this right here? You'll show them.
I said that's showing me an instruction on how to do whatever it is.
But if you teach me something, I'm a benefit on your life. So how is showing them 2 seconds of something and showing me something that's going to benefit us for the rest of our life is any different?
You know, it's crazy. I just want to chime in on. I just want to cut y'all off, and it's just me being in my adult phase of life. A nigga tell a bitch how he want his dick sucked, but won't figure out how to communicate with her for the motherfucking relationship to work. And we gotta stop doing that whole ass shit because we'll fix it. Like, and I'm
you hit a nose.
I'm guilty of it too. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I didn't tell her I want to be fucked before, but I ain't tell her how my mental really worked when she was around and why I was silent.
You know what? People really communicate all that shit, everything but their emotions. Everything but their emotions. Everybody communicates literally. I hate you. I can't stand you. You got on my nerves last night when we went to the club with our friends. Your mouth too smart. Your breath stank. When you wake up, I don't like when you do this, but don't nobody be like, yesterday, I don't know, I got a little upset at what you did.
And to be honest, that's the wavelength I've been on ever since my last relationship. It was like real toxic. Oh my God.
But it probably was half of you.
Oh no, I accept some responsibility. I said the relationship was hard. They didn't say she was.
No, not saying like you didn't, but in general, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
A lot of time it be us and we be on some bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of like I said, her and I had that discussion, in the past when we were talking or whatever. To be honest, she still got some. I ain't gonna say toxic. She annoying as fuck.
She got a loud voice?
No, she won't leave me the fuck alone.
She couldn't have been at it.
Why she won't leave you alone? Because you made her feel good.
Don, what'd you say?
She couldn't have been that annoying when you was blowing out her back.
Thank you.
No. Exactly. I know. Then that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that I said that we're over with, that if we agreed that we're over with, we have nothing to talk about.
You probably made her feel good and you miss her.
I don't.
You don't miss her, but did you make her feel good?
I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't took.
That's why she miss you.
I took a girl.
I hear that.
So fucking cold. Listen, nigga, let me listen. I whined and dined the shit out of her stupid ass. I had no intentions to do.
I hate you for that. You gonna say her stupid ass?
Had me fucked up though. Like I couldn't get that shit if I wanted to. Like, oh yeah, man, I stepped all up. Man, listen, I picked her up. First of all, I picked her up in a limo. I rented a motherfucking limo. Motherfucking whined and dined her ass. Then we went and did some ratchet shit. Went to the strip club. Took her to the room and all that shit. Then didn't even try to get none from her. She done went ahead and gave me that little coochie in the morning. I'd have blocked her dumb ass neck. Like, who you playing with, baby? Because she told me, she didn't remember. She told me I never would have a chance. I said, I got something for your ass.
Mm-hmm.
To play with me like that, baby.
Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to remind them who you are.
Man, sometimes I was him before they was saying niggas was him. Social media wasn't there. But first of all, another thing too, I will have to say is 15 years ago, people wasn't having these type of conversations.
Nope.
We definitely was having these motherfuckers.
Hell no.
With door closed and no cell phones.
Hell no. And then back in the day, you couldn't talk to somebody and tell, especially a man, you couldn't tell them where the fuck they got off at or how they treating women, or everybody just was like, bitches are hoes, niggas ain't shit. Period.
I mean, but like I said, nowadays, like I tell people all the time, a lot of people are becoming more aware of, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is becoming more of a thing now. Between therapy being talked about now and mental health and all these
Only
remedies.
because we had the virus
Yep.
and we killing each other. So now everybody want to talk about it. But to be honest with you, all that killing shit, hear me out, y'all. I think it's nature. Right now, we're down to 8 billion. I mean, we're down to, we're down to 8 billion. 5 billion men. No, 5 billion women, 3 billion men.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this shit, it's like, it's so crazy how the universe work, but a lot of it seems like just goes with the flow of the world. Like, people being more self-aware, people being more knowledgeable what's going on, this and that. So people are reacting different to stuff. They starting to do shit about how they feel.
Because the shit that we've been doing wasn't working.
It's not.
The shit that people was doing isn't working, and
I
people.
said I see why everybody killing each other and all this shit. Shit, we already imbalanced, and then shit just not like it used to be. Like shit is just not like it used to be.
Oh,
It's like the world is balancing itself back out. We got too many people. We got this. We got that. It's all coming together.
it definitely everything. I don't think a lot of people pay attention. So, before we get ready to go and shit like this, I just want to drop this real quick because we're gonna get ready.
Hmm.
I don't want to get all biblical and everything on everybody think. But
It's the truth.
a lot of people that haven't been paying attention. It hasn't rained in Detroit in over 5 weeks.
It's supposed to rain Saturday to get the weather down.
That's cool. But it went 5 weeks with
That's what made me say what I said, because I said we got 3 billion niggas and 5 billion bitches. Every crime documentary I watch, a dude is killing his girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
What? I
that's
said, look at the universe evening us out.
yeah. Oh, that it's trying to, but a lot of that we gonna get into that on another show. But a lot of that shit got to do with men standing on what the fuck our morals and what we supposed to do anyway.
For
That's
sure.
a conversation for a different day. But everybody know how we do, man. It's 12:09 on the dot. It's really Friday. We here. We made it. It's another day. We blessed and beautiful. Before we go, man, I always like everybody to tap in, man. Check us out on Instagram. We outside the page on Instagram. Twitter coming soon. Facebook is coming soon. We've been working on it for a little bit. We're just a little bit behind, but it is what it is. So what we like to do at the end of the shows, we call this the Cousins Corner, where we just leave whatever our opinion is before we get ready to get up out of here. So we leave our opinion on the topic, and after that, we just leave you something. Everybody can leave you something which you want to leave the people, whether it's motivational, spiritual, or however you feel on the inside. But this is your first time on here, Dre. So we'll let you go first. And when you done, make sure you shout your handles out. Twitter, Instagram, whatever you got, where people can you at for the boxing too.
Bet. So I leave with this. We gotta stick together. I said I know that's a pretty cliche saying, but what I to dig into that, love conquers all. Love is powerful, and it start within yourself. I said tap in with yourself. I said become more self aware, become emotional, and try to practice becoming more emotionally intelligent. And I said, don't survive. I said, don't just be here, live. Live, and most importantly, love yourself more. I said, don't love anybody more than you love yourself. Love you more than anybody else could. And you can follow me on Instagram at also known as Magic, all one word. I said, you can find me on Facebook, pretty easy, Andre Murray Jr. And tap in with me.
All right. You said Magic, man. You ain't stripping, is you?
I was about
Nah.
to say, where you work at?
That
I'm playing.
What,
was
bro?
my boxing thing.
Okay, that's what's up. We on you.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
all I really gotta say is, just to hit where he hit too, so we can all stay on subject. Just like he said, learn the love languages of humans and just learn like how women and men move. And as far as like the whole child support thing, let's build better relationships. We can all work together and get this money together. For people that's lost, look for God. You'll be found. You can follow me on Instagram at DitaK __, Facebook, Dita Lachey G. And yeah, like just stay focused. Like keep your mind where it needs to be and everything will follow. You know, like if you living right, the universe will work with you. Just keep moving and keep doing what you think is right and everything will be right. No matter what you feel. And don't worry about nothing. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't worried about a building. I ain't worried about a bill in years. I've been fine.
Yeah. And guess what? You still gonna owe that motherfucker anyway. So you might
Even when I'm dead. What? Them hospital bills can wait.
Hey,
But the other stuff I pay.
fuck it.
One thing I will tell people, when I say worry of nothing, when I say God really I know, like I said, I don't know how everybody religion is, but if you don't worry about nothing, it's taken care of already.
Okay, Sister Dita Plastic.
What? I'm a firm believer because it's happened.
Hey, I'm all for it.
I'm living in it. Look, I'm living in it.
Got to. All day.
I'm living in it. I don't know how I do this every day, but I did it, y'all.
You're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna get up tomorrow and you're gonna do it again.
What, do you hear me? I don't think they hear us knocking, but they better let us in.
Listen, they're gonna tap in. It's gonna be. I always tell people like you got to keep pushing on your dream and keep grinding because I already know. I know. My goal next month is to have 200,000 people up there in that corner right there. Is gonna say 200,000 people. I'm already. It's already there. It's already written. It's just got to keep going. But this is the We Outside show, man. We gift and never scripted, man. We never come in here and we write anything before we come in this thing, man. Yeah, you can check out me personally, Inspiration X on all platforms. Just Inspiration X on everything. Twitter, except for TikTok. I ain't got TikTok yet. But
You gotta get it. That shit lit. And you get followers quick.
man, I heard I gotta get on the
I got 1 trillion.
What?
No, I don't, but I got a couple thousand, but still it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna send you something.
Women get it easier.
I'm gonna send you something.
No, I actually do I do poetry, but I do advice videos and they love it.
Okay, I do poetry too. Man, you gotta, I'm a feature. You gotta come tap in.
Yeah, I'm a writing motherfucker. I don't know how, but my goofy ass can write.
Come plug in, man. We gotta talk.
Yeah, we gonna do this.
I told you we got a lot to talk about because I'm on the same team. I'm on the same time.
I was knocked the fuck out yesterday. I was like that.
Dead. You shit. I've been moved. I moved so much during the week. The weekend be my chill time.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all tapping in, and I appreciate all our viewers at home tapping in. Like I said, this is the We Outside show. We on every
here.
I'm on there. We are on every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch us and any of the other radio personalities on the page. Just tap on it. You can add anybody. Hey, if you think that you have a great product that can be shared, if you need marketing help, if you need any type of marketing help, contact me at weoutsidetheshow@gmail.com. We have literally a whole team of brilliant people that will help you in your business get to the next level. We have packages as low as I'm not telling you, and packages as high as you need to inquire. Okay, so whatever you need, we can help you do it. This show today was sponsored by Harper's Vending, where you can find all your vending needs across the greater Metro Detroit area. But that's all we got for y'all today. We do appreciate everybody tapping in. And before we leave, I just want to leave y'all with this message. It's finna be the weekend. I don't have nothing too crazy to say, but it's about to be the weekend. Stay safe, man. Be safe. Love your people. Love others as you want to be done it to yourself. Y'all just be blessed. Be happy. We'll be back in this thing Tuesday at 10 p.m. We'll catch y'all then. Thank you, Dre, for tapping in with us.
Anytime, bro.
We'll tap in with you tomorrow, and we tap in with everybody. And
I'm gonna tap in with you real soon. Cause remember, I gotta holler at you.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'll send everybody a link after I get done chopping this thing up. But thank y'all. I'll holler at y'all. Good night, world.
Good night, y'all.
Hey, we outside.
Peace.
Peace.